Okay. Alright, so in this video, I decided I'm gonna talk about my face tattoo. Cause I had posted on Instagram a while, which I don't even really be on Instagram like that, or like TikTok or something, and like I think people were like asking about my tattoo or something. So I'm gonna just explain it like a short version right here. Basically, you know, it's a face tattoo. People ask me why I tattoo my face, or like what it represents, what it stands for, etc., etc. Really, it's a representation of my son's last name, which the explanation behind that is, you know, we basically gave him his own made-up last name that, you know, me and his mom agreed upon, and it was originally to basically relieve him of his slave name, or remove his slave name from us, from our family, further down the line, which is Rakoy. Rakoy is the new name, the name that we came up with. It's an acronym for recreation of yourself, and he's the only one in the world with his last name, and you know, eventually I'm changing my last name, and you know, that whole process. But you know, I think it's a really cool thing that we did. If you don't know your history, or if you haven't learned anything about Black history, a quick little piece of insight is that when they released the slaves, most of them still had their slave master's last name, their given name, and you know, they were just set free, and they were like, go be free. And you know, from the removal of all Black people's last names, or culture, like everything that happened when they were brought over to America on the boats, I think it's something that all Black people should look into. You know, even if you don't decide to change your last name, or you know, anything like that, I think you should look into your history. I just decided to act on it, you know, also partly because my last name isn't even really my last name. When I looked into the history of my immediate family, my father doesn't even have his father's last name. He has his stepfather's last name. So, you know, I'm operating off of a bloodline that is partly not even mine. So, you know, I just wanted to kind of change it up a little bit. And, you know, I think it's something cool. I think it's really cool that, you know, we have the freedom to do things like that. And, yeah, I think that everybody should, sorry, I'm trying to keep up with my family right now. We're at the park. We're taking a walk at the park that I usually take my breaks at, my lunch breaks and stuff. But, oh, yeah, like y'all can see the lake back there. It's a cool little view. This park is very homey, very family vibe, family friendly. Lots of kids, lots of dogs, people walking their dogs. But yeah, back to the tattoo. Did it hurt when I got it? No, it didn't hurt at all. Nowhere near as much as I thought it was gonna hurt, or what I heard from people talking about face tattoos and stuff like that. Yeah, it didn't really hurt at all. But yeah, okay, so I'm rambling. I'm trying to cover everything in one go around. The design, basically, it came from an African symbol, a Dinka symbol, and yeah, waffle. You said it so fast. Damn, I used to say it so good. It's wafaru dua pa'a, which means to climb a good tree. And basically, it's if you go look up the Adinkran symbols, they all have a bunch of different meanings and stuff like that. But ours specifically means to climb a good tree, and it basically also means like support, unity, and things of that nature. So we wanted to basically, you know, create a last name with some substance, and it's probably windy as hell. We wanted to create a last name that has some substance and history behind it. So, yeah, no way was it like a disassociation from our birth families and stuff like that. It's more so disassociation of the history that came behind the last names that we as black people have. And me, I'm actually biracial, but my dad is black, so I got my dad's last name. If I wasn't,
Your granddad's Puerto Rican.
yeah, my granddad's Puerto Rican also, but I don't have his last name.
What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I talked about that already.
Oh, you already talking about.
Yeah, I was talking about.
You
No, you're good, babe. I was telling them about my dad's last name not being his real last name. So my real dad's last name is Coleman. So if you're a Coleman, you're probably related to me, but we're probably related and don't even know it, because my last name starts with an S. I'm not gonna say it on here until I change my name officially, but yeah. So if you're Coleman, what's up, cousin? Hit me up. But yeah, that's basically a quick rundown about my tattoo. It wasn't really more than that. Oh, the reason I got it on my face, I forgot. I got it on my face so that I can, because at the time I was going through a lot of shit. And I'm not saying I got it on my face because I was going through the shit, but I got it. Okay, maybe that didn't even sound right. I don't know. Just listen to the story. I got it on my face, and at the time that I got it on my face, I was transitioning in life, and I wanted a reminder. Not that I know now. Not that I need a reminder, but I wanted it to stand out, I guess. So every time I look at myself, or every time somebody looks at me, they see what I represent, because I'm very big on representing my family and representing my my kids, my spouse, everything that we do. And I thought, what better spot to get the tattoo than right on my face? That's gonna be like one of the first things people see when they see me. And it's a conversation starter. It's a conversation ender. It's a repellent to people that I shouldn't even be in contact with. It's a lot of things, man. It's a I don't know. People definitely judge me for having a face tattoo before they even talk to me, and assume that I'm like a certain way. And a lot of times I forget that I have a face tattoo. So when I'm walking around and people are looking at me like I'm some type of thug or I'm weird, like, I don't know, I really forget that I have a face tattoo. And then I remember, oh yeah, the stigma that comes behind face tattoos is this and that and all this other shit, especially when black people have it or biracial people have it. But that's another conversation. But yeah, that's what it is with my tattoo. So we're gonna finish our walk in this park and have some more family time. I gotta show you in there really fast. Alright, y'all. Subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe if you want to figure out what happened to Charles.